Hi there, my name is Calvin Parsons, and I'm the CEO, founder, lead programmer, and lighting artist at Sunscorch Studios Limited. I founded Sunscorch Studios back in 2019 to craft the horror game of my dreams, and since then I've been assembling a talented, international team to make that dream a reality. Our journey started just prior to EGX Res 2019 as a GCSE art project and then a small 4-person passion project, which, since EGX Res, has spiraled further into a full development studio. This is thanks to the generous donations and support of our patrons and fans around the world, and we cannot thank you enough for your support getting us this far. I'll now hand over to my team members of the leadership team to further explain the individual facets of the project.
Hi, I'm Alex, the producer for Negative Atmosphere and the man that's losing his hair over the project. You'll hear a lot about horror through visuals, audio and voice acting, but I handle the real-world horror that few can stomach. Project management. I help plan development by talking with department leads, figuring out what we want, what we actually need, and how we can deliver it in a reasonable time frame. Using charts, tables, and a schedule, I make sure all the experts on our team know to focus on the right jobs at the right time. Working remotely means people naturally can't see each other, like in a traditional office environment, so I also do check-ins across the team to ensure that people keep talking and solve their problems together. Lastly, I handle all communications with the public, business partners, and contractors. This means I write way too many emails, proofread all of our social media releases, and try to keep our patrons entertained without revealing all of our secrets just yet.
Hello folks, Kai McKenzie here, speaking to you from Alberta, Canada, creative director for Negative Atmosphere and voice actor of the good old Dr. Samuel Edwards, the game's protagonist. My main focus is on writing the setting, lore, and characters of our game and bringing them to life through voice recording, both via my own voice and our voice actor crew. We have a talented assembly of voice actors, ranging from the likes of Kerry Schultens, Lily Lammers, Chris Voss, and George Exley. Negative Atmosphere is set on the TRH Rusanov, an old warhorse of a ship that had seen years of service as the capital ship of the United Earth Space Nations, now relegated to transporting thousands of colonists to a new world. But for the crew and passengers aboard, a terrifying mutagenic plague spreads, throwing everything into chaos. This is a story of brutal, tense survival, and I hope the combined efforts of me and the voice acting crew give the story the spark it deserves.
Hello everybody, my name is Gail Perrin and I'm the audio director at Sunscorch Studios. My job consists of creating and recording sound effects, composing music, working with our lovely team of voice actors, and lastly, mixing and integrating all of that into our audio engine for the programmers to get in game. We utilize a plugin for 3D audio called Google Resonance, which allows you to spatialize the sound in a sphere around you to clearly distinguish where that sound is coming from. So for example, creatures that are able to traverse through vents, you'd be able to clearly hear the metal banging across the ceiling as it goes above you. And with the music, I'm hoping to take a hybrid approach where mixing electronics and orchestral elements to create a hopefully disturbing symbiosis that will evolve as you progress throughout the game. And with the audio, I hope that you will have a satisfying yet ultimately horrifying experience. Thank you. Take care.
As my colleagues already told you, you will be frightened beyond reason just listening to the game. My job as an art director is to make sure that the visuals keep you immersed in the world. Stuff like adding shadows to make you feel like there's danger at every corner, but also telling a story of what transpired on the Rusanov through set dressing, colours, textures, and models. I make sure that the ship feels like one giant organism by coordinating the 3D artist's work, making sure we set new standards with every design. Telling a mature story like the one in Negative Atmosphere requires a very rich world to ground it in. By doing colourful drawovers, holding meetings, and providing training in new workflows, I make sure that the art team provides the perfect backdrop, the faces, and the lights needed for crafting an atmospheric, gritty, and very much dark horror experience that is as unrelenting to the main character as it is to you, the player. You can help us today to bring this experience to you by following us on our social media channels and wishlisting us on Steam. But don't forget, your survival is unlikely.